Here we go.
Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I'm Shireen, and of course, we have Mr. Garrett going. We're going to talk about some juicy, soulful stuff today. You ready? Are you ready? Garrett's kind of geeking out right now on the other side, making sure we're up online on all the platforms. So, thank you for being the first few to be with us. Today, we're going to talk about the secret message encoded in your soul. We're about to get real philosophical, guys. Are you with it? Can you please comment me and tell me if you're down for some philosophy in your lives right now? Because it's about to get geeky. All right, good. I think we're up on some of Facebook platforms. We're up on YouTube. I think we're all over town, y'all. We're ready
We're
to do.
all right. We are now going. Okay, we're on Facebook and YouTube. Here we are. All right. Hello, everybody. Okay, so let me see if we can get our chat up. Boom. Hopefully
Yes.
this works. Well, it doesn't look like we're gonna get Facebook chat out of this thing, unfortunately.
Hey, that's all right.
Okay, so we'll just have to keep track of the Facebook chats. If you're
Yeah.
on Facebook and you want to chat with us, um, we'll be trying to check the chat there. But you can also get on Twitch. There's a link to the Twitch in the Facebook description. So go ahead and shoot us there. Hello from Florida. How you doing? All right. I'm gonna reset this chat one more time just in case we can get our Facebook people in. Otherwise, that'll be that.
That's right. So Garrett's doing his techie thing over there.
Okay. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like we're gonna get Facebook.
That's okay. I'll manage. I'll
Oh.
check out. Yeah, all the tech. Let it all out, baby. Let it out. I will keep an eye on the Wayseer page and the Garrett John
Yeah.
Laporto Facebook page.
Yep.
So I'll make sure if you guys are chatting us, that we hear you. See, Albert, thank you. He's
Yep.
chatting. I like
Okay.
it. We got it, buddy.
Okay.
We got Candy and Miha. Okay, everybody's, the party started. I like that we're doing it.
Cool. All
All
right.
right. So, Garrett, what inspired you to talk about the secret message encoded in your soul? Because I love that shit. Like I'll talk about that all day.
Well, have you ever noticed that sometimes when you get your mind set on something and you try really hard at it, it's like nothing you can do will make it work. Nothing. It's like you're just like, what is going on here? Why am I just being stymied and stopped and stuck? It's like there's something in our lives that seems to guide us, and when you try to go away from your soul's direction, it's like there's this like secret message in your soul that is active in your life, and by really paying attention to what's going on with you and with your life, you start to see this message playing out. So that's kind of what I was getting at, and there's more to it than that, but I'm just a little bit distracted right now just because I'm noticing one of our YouTube channels doesn't look like it's hit yet, so I'm wondering what's going on there.
Okay.
And looks like our chats have died on YouTube, so I don't know whether we're just not getting through on YouTube, or it looks like, maybe we are. Maybe we're getting through on YouTube. So I'm just going to trust that it's there. By all means, say hello. Okay, there we go. Hello from UK. Good. Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, you're helping Garrett trust right now. That's what we need.
Yes. All right, good.
Okay, good.
All right, good.
I'm like legit excited about this topic because I feel like this is like the story of my life. Me having been sort of programmed by my family and my very traditional culture to be a doctor, lawyer, engineer, but that my soul was this very like philosophical, creative, out of the box weirdo monkey who wants to do Facebook lives with Garrett. I couldn't fit the mold. So I love this topic because I feel like sometimes we're almost plagued by this secret message encoded in our souls that like won't go away until we answer the call.
Yeah, and in fact, it's like it's even more than that. It's that there's no matter there's the idea right now circulating in our culture that you can sort of do anything you want to do, anything you put your mind to, you can do it. That's sort of the wisdom, and it's kind of true. It's like anything you put your mind to that's in alignment with your soul's secret message will have the wind. You'll have the wind in your sails and the wind at your back. But anything you put your mind to that's at odds with your soul's sort of secret purpose is going to just be a shit show. It's going to be a very difficult experience. Nothing will work well. Everything will kind of get in your way. You'll make stupid mistakes or even do things that don't look like mistakes that turn out to be mistakes. And it's like, so then there is this fight. So it seems like a great secret to life is discovering the secret of your soul, the secret message and purpose of your soul. That is the great secret to living a fulfilled life, is to unravel that, unveil that, dig it up, find it. So that's what we're talking about today. Like, how do you find that? How do you discover that secret message that your soul has for you? And that once you realize what that is, then there's an alignment that can happen, which, man, I think that's the ticket.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's actually a Mark Twain quote about this. He says the two most important days in your life are the day that you're born and then the day that you find out why. And I just totally agree. I just feel like, man, just sometimes you're here and you're doing your thing and you're living life, but there's a little bit of feeling like a derelict, a little like in an aimless life where you're like, but why though? Like, what's the purpose? Like, I feel like all of us search for that self-actualization of like, why are we here? What is the purpose of my soul walking this planet? What am I meant to do? And like, ask that question until we don't have to ask it anymore because we have to some degree figured it out. And I just feel like, man, then you're like on purpose, on fire. And like you said, like the winds at your back. There's another quote. I'm just going to geek out on quotes right now. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Joseph Campbell quote where he says, follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. And it's just the same thing that you're talking about, of that wind like behind you where you're like, wow, like things are just really opening up because I'm finally doing what I'm meant to be doing. My secret message encoded in my soul is being expressed versus what other people thought I should do, or how like I was trying to fit the status quo, or the ways that we try to fit ourselves into, like, we're a square peg in a round hole kind of a thing,
Yeah. Shireen, just one little thing. If you could just move your camera angle just a little bit so that the comments aren't over your face. Do you know which way that needs to be?
Oh, well, let's see, Garrett.
Let's give it a shot. Oh, other way.
This way. Is this better?
Yeah. Let's see. Talk.
Okay, yeah. Is this better? Am I not being...
Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. That's great. That's great. Somebody asked, what's the best way to connect you with Donnie Epstein? Epstein, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Garrett at Wayseers.com. That's GARRET at WAYSEERS.com. Send an email there, and happy to read it. Okay, so back to the purpose thing. It's like your soul is encoded with a journey it wants you to go on. It's a heroic journey, and that heroic journey is going to challenge you, and it's going to make you stronger, and it's going to make you better, and it's going to give you this elixir, this truth, this healing that brings your soul, evolves your soul to the next level. And that is your sort of secret purpose and secret mission in life. Oh, secret mission, man. That's what we should have called this. So you've got a secret mission, and the secret mission is something that you were born with, and you don't even know what it is because it's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't, and you need to know, but you don't need to know all of it, because if you knew all of it, that would really screw with you, right? Like, you don't want to know the ending to the movie. So
that is so true. I mean, yes, and there's actually something really beautiful about slowly peeling back the layers of the onion and slowly seeing it all unfold. Like, I remember when I finally branded Awaken the Rebel, I actually didn't even think of myself as a rebel. I thought of like the people I attracted as clients as rebels. And then I thought back to high school and how I was like technically considered a popular kid, but sort of didn't want to hang with the popular kids because I didn't like the way that they looked down on other people or put themselves above other people. They sort of had like ethics and morals that I wasn't into. So I was this weird rebel girl, but I didn't, at the time, it made no sense. At the time, I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, everyone wants to be popular. Shouldn't I like this scene? I hate this scene. I just hated high school. So it's just funny how like 20 years later, I become the person that I am now. And I'm like, oh, it was always there. It was always there in its own way. There was this undercurrent of rebellion that I would never have picked up on because I was just a good girl, Garrett. Just a good girl. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like being the good kid, and your parents will beat it into you. Your teachers will beat it into you. Society will beat it into you. And being good is just conforming to somebody's rules and expectations. And is that really what's good? I mean, the truth is, no one ever knows the impact of your actions as it will affect everyone and everything throughout the course of eternity. Like, you might do something that seems horrible, but you also might have killed Hitler accidentally. So it's like there is always this weird wiggle room where even something that seems like an atrocious crime that makes you a bad person, it could be done, and it could be something that you were here to do that turned into a really good thing. Now, I'm not advocating doing anything violent or atrocious, but what I am advocating is recognizing that there's a lot of things that society frowns on, that your parents might frown on, that people might say is bad, that really isn't qualitatively bad, but is just a sort of precondition of our industrialized society, and that's how they want you to tick so that the clocks get made, the cars get made,
Yeah. This is why I think that Wayseer manifesto was so powerful for so many people. I feel like you gave them permission to be weird and wild, to let their freak flag fly a little bit. And they were like, oh my God, it's okay that I'm different. It's okay that I'm this person who is not the norm. I feel like, man, that's what so many of us want and need, is just to feel like it's okay to be the truth of ourselves in our own skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.